Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of Daily Origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue with our theme of looking at some traditional origami, and this particular design kind of comes from China. It's a four-pointed star, but it's sometimes called a ninja star or a Shuriken, so it's been really definitely adapted into Japanese origami culture as well. So for this particular origami you're going to need 2 pieces of paper. And I'm going to be using paper that's 15 by 15 centimeters, and I'll let you guys know the dimensions of everything when we're finished. It's good to do. You can do complementing colors and such depending on how you're making things. Now the 2 pieces are almost exactly the same, but there's a massively important different kind of place that you need to pay attention to so things put together right. So we'll go through the steps here to kind of see how it goes. I'm going to be making mine blue and orange because I'm a Broncos fan. Yep, a Denver Broncos fan. So, yeah, that's just the way it's going to be. So those are my favorite colors to work with right here. So we're going to start off here with the blue one. And we're just going to fold our paper in half both ways so that we can get a good crease going. Fold here so we can find where our center is. Once we've got both of those, we're going to do a door base by folding into the center. We'll do this side too. And then I like to do work both of these at the same time, just so that I don't get confused of which one's which. So I've got one part done. I'm going to just repeat that with the other piece. We'll get to this part here. And that way you know you're not accidentally making the same piece twice, because we need to make sure that there's this little difference between the two so that they fit together right. We'll get both of these here with this door base completed. So I have both of the door bases completed. Now we're going to be working with things horizontally. And what I'm going to do is for the blue one, I'm going to take the bottom part and fold up. And then for the orange one, I'm going to just do the opposite of that. I'm going to fold down. Now for the top one up here, I'm going to take the top part with those 2 loose areas and I'm going to fold down on the left side to the bottom edge. And then on this side, I'm going to take my bottom corner here and fold up. So I have something that looks like this. Now before I forget what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make sure to do the same kind of steps on this bottom piece. Now it's not the same. We're going to be mirroring that. So I'm going to take the bottom part here and folding up instead of down. And then taking this side and folding down instead of up. So you get sort of a mirror of the other here. Now, dealing with the top piece again, I'm going to take and fold the top edge to the center. Get a good crease, there's a lot of paper. And then take this side and fold to the center as well. Now I'm also going to do the same steps down here. This time I'm going to be taking the right side and folding up to the center. Again, we're always kind of mirroring ourselves here of what we're doing. And then taking this side and folding down. So if you're done making everything and you have these 2 pieces that look exactly the same, then you've done it wrong. You need to make sure that they're a mirror of each other so that they don't look the same here. Now I've got both of the pieces completed. I'm going to take the orange one and flip it over so that I can look at it here with this side that you see. And I'm going to kind of have it sitting like this. Take the top part here and we're going to lay it right on top of everything that we've got. And as we kind of get it lined up here, I'm going to be taking each of these sides and folding it over. So if you want, you can kind of get it started first here with a crease to kind of get things going. And it's pretty easy to kind of mix up what you're working with as you do this. You just want to remember you don't have two open seams. You want to keep one with a seam and one without. So I get both of these creases kind of pushed over first. And then what I want to do is take this side and tuck it right in here. Try to keep everything lined up as good as you can to get a point there. And then I'm going to tuck this side, turn it all around, and tuck this side in too. And then you can kind of shift where everything is here to try to adjust it so that you get to a point where you don't see any edge sticking up. You want to try to keep everything kind of pushed over. Flip it over. And now I'm going to take these sides here and again create that crease by folding it over. Good crease there on the side. And the same thing on this side too. And now we're going to tuck these into the pocket that we see here in the center. So you've got a nice little pocket there. I'm going to just slide this right in on this side. Keep everything nice and snug. You kind of push it and pull it over a little to give yourself some room. And then get this part to go right into here. And after you're finished with that, you can kind of shimmy it around until you get a nice sharp kind of edge on all four sides. And it should give you your little four-pointed star. Now, this particular origami, like I said, we use the square pieces. There was nothing unusual about that, but it does create a really nice, stiff, strong kind of star. If you find the paper really hard to work with, you can start by cutting your paper in half from the beginning and just using a rectangle. And that kind of cuts out that first step of folding things in half. But you get the same results and just a little thinner and easier to handle paper. But that is the finished little star. So I'll let you guys know the dimensions of that. From one end to the other, it's about 8.5 centimeters. And that's tip to tip. So that kind of gives you an idea of the size, just a little bit bigger than half of the size of paper that you're working with. But that can give you your finished little ninja star or shuriken or four-pointed star, which is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.